Let's go. Okay, is this pawn really threatened? Against the international master who has less rating than I have. Yeah, I'm 38 points clear of 2400, but that is still a long way to go. Oh, okay. I feel that this game should be a walk in the park. Not okay. Including after that move. I mean, d5. This is a line that I've seen quite a few times before. e6 is impossible because g4 puts some awkward pressure against that bishop, and now I will have knight f4. All right. Do take good care of the pets, and I'll see you around. Right. Okay, this pawn is now being threatened. This pawn is relatively safe. I can't really take that pawn because then still e6. E6 will still gang up something against my pawn there. So I'll just slowly but certainly increase the pressure here, trying to squeeze this out of them. a6, b4, b5 is an idea. Captures is always possible, especially with the rook here actually. So this I think this position looks pretty well. And what are they going to do? Bishop f5 is still something like g4. This looks like something that they would have wanted to avoid. I can win a pawn and simultaneously attack that queen. So I see no reason why to hesitate with that or wait for it any longer, to just go for it. And okay, e6 will be an idea. I need to take care of that. And I think that this will do a pretty decent job. Oh, maybe not. I may have just blundered away a pawn. h6 is a move that I don't think I really mind that move. You know what? I'll go back and wait for e6. e6 will always also hang that pawn there. So knight takes d4, and I don't really want to give up the bishop pair here, but I have little choice right now. And if the bishop takes c5, then knight e4 is going to be very tormenting. That is, it actually already is fairly annoying, because I'll have rook d1 followed by knight f6. That's something to work with already. Now f5 could be their move here. Okay. Push knight takes. That's not right. I want to prevent that if I can. Okay, I was expecting b6, but this is fine. This is fine. b4 followed by perhaps knight b5. That could be something, especially after b6, because then can I double up rooks on the d file? Probably not, but my space advantage is still very telling. I mean, takes, queen takes, and then bishop takes. I'm just winning a pawn here. The queen is threatening something, but I can treat it as a minor inconvenience. And then, can I just take here? I think I'm not sure, but I'll just do it. I'll just do it to see where it leads. Okay, that was a bad move because that hangs my pawn. My opponent didn't go for that, so that's good. Now I just need to gobble up that pawn as well. And I think I can. Queen b2, bishop f1. Look here, there's a pawn hanging. I doubt that they have anything remotely significant. So let's see. They could be trying to gather that knight. So I'll just bully their queen for a moment. So okay, queen moves. Then this. I think this is curtains. Yeah. Right. So there's a win against an international master. That's nice to meet some opponents of a few rounds back that I want to kill still. Okay. That made no sense. Why are you expecting e5? Why on earth are you expecting e5 when I have two decent moves to play? That's the silliest Botez gambit that I've ever seen by a 2300 plus player. I'll take it, I'll gladly take it, but it's damn stupid. Modesty and boldness do not necessarily exclude one another. You can be both. You can be modest and bold, in my honest opinion. Yeah, the spam that every streamer gets, like, do you want to become famous? Then, you know, do this and this and this. Nope. Didn't do that. Okay, excellent going. Bishop takes, king g1, and that's resigns. Rook b8 is instant resigns through this. So his rook has no entrance points, so I can just ignore the rook on the g file. All these squares are covered, so the rook can't enter my position. And if you want to use an open file with a rook, you have to have an entry point. This is resigns, dude. At some point you gotta know when it's enough. Never resign. Never ever resign. Mnie nie nравится. Go here. Check. Flag. There you go. Such a kind, nice guy this is. And he hasn't even berserked. The point why I was actually saying that is in every Sicilian, it's a universal truth that black wants to play d5. You don't see it very often. And the reason that you don't see it very often is that the normal developing moves that you will see white make are moves that are geared towards preventing that from happening. H4 neatly locks down the mating net, but this will do. Okay. And one of the things that is always at the forefront of the Sicilian, and we have a nice Sicilian here, d5 is a move that black will always want to play. And you will see bishop c4, bishop b3, that's the main line here. You see that white has all their pieces geared towards preventing d5 from happening. Otlично that you're here. Oh yeah, I was going to do that indeed. You say scheurgras. Many people have already struggled over the pronunciation of scheurgras, so it's absolutely fine if you want to make up something instead. Most people actually say suregrass, and I'm fine with that as well. And then I might consider queen f6. Queen f6 looks very bold, but it could also be very cool. Because in fact it doesn't work because they have this. That's so sad. It's so sad. And that's just mate. Dude, I've been talking so highly of you, and now you're doing this. I'm genuinely disappointed that the game ends like this. Okay, my opponent has made a mess of his position. And okay, I'll gladly take that. That's another 2 points. Doing well. We're 8 points clear of 2400. I've never even imagined that that would be possible. This is not how you want to treat your bishops. Something that I like to tell or talk about in such positions is I have 2 knights and a bishop. My opponent has 2 bishops and a knight. That means that he has the bishop pair, and he must, and by he must I mean he must try to accommodate those bishops through the position. I think this is resigns very shortly. Black's completely outplayed here. And that's resigns 3 points clear from 2400. Ah! I should have pre-moved that. I should have pre-moved that. Oh, goodness. And he's berserking. Nice. Nice going, dude. I like you already. Okay. So this bishop e3 move is a move order issue. I'm hoping f3 because it's not a good move. Okay, takes. This knight's hanging. And after knight a4, I'll just give check and collect this bishop. How about that for a berserk? You shouldn't have done that. Tough position, but again, this is a tough opponent. I mean, he is in the same ballpark at like rating wise, and I'm expecting queen d7. It's not coming there. Okay, well then. Ooh, damn it. Okay. Ouch. That hurts. That hurts. That was a bow test. Now, sir. Okay, this is not how you want to treat your bishops. Right, the greatest move in the world. I have knights. I want a lockdown. I want a full lockdown. Yes, thank you. Okay, takes. And I'm not concerned for my knight because I have this chain of events. And I can always play h3 to make some luft for my king. I mean, why did he berserk? He's rather slow. Flag. Yeah, we got this. Okay. just needed to have one look at the time. Kapow! Check. And this check is I actually hung my queen. How did I manage to do that? That was perfect. That was Bota's Gambit 2.0. There we are, 2401. Let's pause the tournament for a moment and enjoy 2401. I was completely winning. I had the exchange. Pawn's just going to run. Okay, it's not. Well, in that case, I'll just win the game then. Check and mate. There's not much that he can do about that. Check. Oh, that's mate. Because both those squares have been defended. So, we win again and we're at exactly 2400. Okay. I'll sacrifice my queen just for the audience. Oh, hang on. Takes. And I'm losing my queen because this is mate. Second queen sack in a row. Oh, he's actively sought out a stalemate. That's cute. That's very cute. Got to give it to him. No? Some infinite amount of checks. I'll take it. Thanks. So I win this game. That's a clear shot. The best game ever. Oh my goodness. That was such a bad game. Hey, Albert again. He loves touching his f-pawn. That must be blatantly obvious now. And he, from the looks of it, he is indeed trying to avoid theory at all cost. So that's nice. That's very nice. Okay, and he allows himself to be checkmated. Insane. This is just insane. You can't do that, dude. 24-11 it is now. Gentle chess. So because my opponent just managed to get himself into a fool's mate. Fool's mate. By touching his f-pawn too early. Okay, but I have the b file. And I have this diagonal for my bishop. So I've got plenty of compensation for the pawn that I'm down. I also have the much safer king. And hey, Marie Paul. He is from Belgium. Alright, so he should be able to understand everything that I'm saying in Dutch. Okay, is he going to take? He is. Okay. I did outplay him last time. Completely torn to shreds. Here, I'm obliged to my pair of bishops to play this move. Kingside castling. Right, there you go. There are many threats in the position. This one is very lethal. And this one is also significant. So this is a move that you're obliged to your bishop pair to play. Ah, okay, yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. The Ragozin defense, yeah. The Ragozin variation. Yeah. My opponent is thinking a long time, and he's not happy with the position. He resigns even. So there we go. That's 2-0 against this international master from Belgium.